नमस्ते वन एंड ऑल। वेलकम टू काउज़म चैनल। आज हमारे साथ बहुत ही स्पेशल गेस्ट जुड़े हुए हैं टीम गोपाल्स से। श्री राजेश पुरी जो कि नेशनल कोऑर्डिनेटर है, श्री रामकृष्णा जो कि नेशनल कोऑर्डिनेटर है और राम सुब्रमण्यन जी जो कि फाउंडिंग मेंबर ऑफ गोपाल्स है। नमस्ते। तो
नमस्ते।
जितना कि मैं समझती हूँ टीम गोपाल्स बहुत ही अच्छा काम कर रही है ग्रास रूट्स लेवल पे सस्टेनेबिलिटी स्प्रेड करने के लिए। तो कैन वन ऑफ यू प्लीज इंट्रोड्यूस फर्स्ट योरसेल्फ एंड देन टीम गोपाल्स what they are doing and how did it all start?
Namaste, Shivalaji. It was a warm day today, and we are happy to be present along with Cowism. And as you know, my name is Rama Subramanian. I have been associated with Gopal since inception. With me are my colleagues Rajesh Puri, who is the national coordinator from Hyderabad, and Ramakrishna, who is also one of the national coordinator from Bangalore. I am basically from Tamil Nadu. So all three of us united for a purpose, that is serving the native cows. The word GoPals means go means cow and pals means friends. As you are aware, there are friends for cat, friends for dogs, friends for everything. Okay, befriend everything. Why not for cows? With that in mission, we have started this initiative in the year 2012, 9 to 12 time frame. There was a Go Grama Yatra that was conducted across the country to collect the signatures of people against cow slaughtering. So in that, some of us have taken part, including myself, and we collected signatures in Chennai, in Karnataka, in Bangalore, and other places. The kind of questions that people asked during that particular time has actually provided us a feeling that cows need to be saved means it need to be served first. So to serve the native cows, the only way that we have to do is we have to associate ourselves by spreading the cause of the education with respect to cows. So we started off cleaning the goshalas. We started off cleaning introduction to native cows. We started off many initiatives in the start actually, right from sapling plantations till visiting the farmers' places in villages and surroundings. This is how Gopals was initiated. What started off as a small group of people has now spread across Bangalore, Mysore, Chennai, Hyderabad, Coimbatore, Tirunelveli, Gulbarga, and we have also initiated something called as Go Chetana in the recent past, which has been a flagship scheme of Gopals. So this is a moment for IT professionals in Go Seva, professionals from information technology working for professionals in indigenous technology, that is native codes. In short, Gopals is a mission, and it is not something new. It's just rediscovering what our ancestors have been doing.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. This is the symbol of Gopals. Can one of you please elaborate what this symbol means?
Yeah. So, Rajesh, you can take it forward.
So as Ramji rightly mentioned earlier, Gopals indicates friends of cow. So here we can see cow ringing the bell, part of our logo, which is depicting the ancient story of Manunidhi Cholan, where in the history, uh, King Manu, he was a Chola king, and he used to rule righteously. And as part of it, in his kingdom, everybody is living with the harmony. So there is a story saying cow was ringing the bell in the kingdom, in the courtyard in one night. So they inquired why cow is ringing the bell, who is ringing. So next day when king inquired and called upon all the people and members in the kingdom, they got to know that no calf got died. Because of that, cow is crying. So again, king inquires why it is crying. Then it understands that uh, someone like king's son, while riding the chariot, accidentally cough will be died on the way. So the king understands the pain of the mother cow, and as a prayachitam, what can be done, uh, what can be done like that. So the king take a decision, saying that he will ride the chariot and ask his son to, lie down, and he will take on to the cow, uh, right onto the sun, so that whatever the cow bearing the pain, he also experiences it. So that was the type of no kings we were having. So this indicates like cow is ringing the bell for justice. Cow is still ringing the bell even in the Kali Yuga, even in the recent times. So that's what we wanted to remind every volunteer and every individual who are participating our activities. We wanted to create awareness on how we can do the justice for the cow and what actions we need to do, and it is reminding us on our responsibility. So that is brief about our logo.
Thank you so much for this explanation. Um, One of the most iconic initiatives of yours is Know Your Cow. Could anyone tell us more about that?
So know your cow is like, see, everybody. Usually, we conduct our events in the goshalas and creating awareness in the urbanites. So that's how we started our initiatives. So as part of our events, we create awareness about difference between Jersey and Desi cows, and what are the characteristics of the each native cow breed. Each region has specific characteristics, and also having native breeds, so which is having hump tail, like so like that, each breed has its own unique characteristics. So uh, so kids and younger generations may not be aware, like nowadays whatever we see on the roads, we are thinking it is cow and it is common everywhere, but it is not the fact. So so to highlight that, we have created a portal in our website where you can see breeds of each region across Bharat, and identified like what are the characteristics of it, and what are the unique features of cows, and what are the benefits of cow dung, cow urine. All those things are mentioned. So
So adding on top of to what Rajesh was telling, India is home to 56 nations. That 56 nations, Jambuthive, Bharatavarshe, Bharadakande, Meroga, Dakshine Parsve, Asmin Vartamane, Vyavahariye, Sakti Samas. So we tell in our Sankalpa mantra. So Bharata Varsha contains 56 nations. These 56 nations are not divided based on the land or territorial divisions actually. 56 nations are divided based on eco-sensitive climatic zones. These are 56 climatic zones, eco-sensitive. I'm underlining the word eco-sensitive, based on river civilization actually. So based on how the rivers originate, the nations also were formed actually. Our ancestors were very holistic and scientific. This 56 nations has more than 1,000 breeds of cows actually, depending upon the climate, soil, and the topography of that area. So this whole ecosystem is evolved as the world evolved actually. So our system evolved system. We see it in Indus Valley civilization and other things actually. Our cows are not invented. It actually it got evolved as per the climate. So we are answer to the climate change actually. Know your cow teaches the people how to learn about climate, how to learn, preserve our own breeds of cow, and what are the steps that are needed, what is the benefit of those breeds of cow. That's what we wanted to send a message to the general public.
Yes. So, how did GoPals expand from IT offices to rural India with so many chapters, organic input units, and so on? Probably RK sir can tell us, he has not spoken.
Sure, madam. Namaste. Uh,
Yes.
Madam, we actually began this, our mission of spreading awareness and application of Indian breed cows in the Goshala, right? Like, I mean, to actually feel the essence of Gomata and to bring this awareness, we had to, I mean, fortunately, unfortunately, in these days, Goshala is the only place, at least for the city masses, where you get to see Indian breed cows. So we used to conduct events there, like Ramji was saying, make them do Goshala, activities like cleaning activity, giving baths to, Indian breed cows. When I say cows, let's take it as Indian breed cows. And then, feeding them for kids, giving a, baths to calves and so on and so forth. And but then it stayed confined to Goshalas. Now how do we come out to, so then we started approaching corporates to conduct workshops, started involving corporates as part of their, CSR activity. Corporates also looking to, do so many social activities. And then we began with plantation activities, where we invited, corporates as part of their CSR activities. We proposed, activities for them so they could come out and, doing plantations in and around Goshala, conducting workshops where, the focus was on, spreading awareness and application on sustainability centered around, Goshala. And somewhere, it was lost, where how our culture, our lifestyle, our health, our agriculture was scientific yet centered around Gomata. So this kind of awareness is not there. So we also tapped, a lot of IT companies, and as part of their workshops and CSR activities, we try to spread our message. Not only that, we started, conducting, mass events in the towns like Bangalore, and Chennai, where we started walk to heal, trek to heal, music to heal, and also gramathons in villages, where we involved corporates, where, we gave, special discounts to encourage these IT folks to participate in these mass events. So these are outdoor activities that we did, and in an effort to spread awareness to the city folks and particularly to the IT folks. And I should say we are fairly successful. In fact, like, more than fairly successful, where in our first edition there were only 600 participants. In the second edition there were like close to 1200, and third edition, I'm fond to say this, there were more than 2500 people. Most of them were IT folks who participated, and we are getting very good support both from the IT leadership and from the IT employees. So seemed like there was some disconnect, and we kind of bridging the gap to bring these IT folks and the Gomatas together.
Wonderful. You're very successful in doing that. Now, you have been empowering a lot of rural communities with Go Chetna. What exactly is Go Chetna and how is it benefiting the rural communities?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ramji, would you like
Let
to take it? Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. So let me take this question. So, as you know, Goshalas are there in the cities. We primarily conduct our events in the Goshalas. But as we get more and more experience over the past 10 years, what we felt was why the cows are really coming to the Goshalas rather than the farmer's place or the rural area. From the rural area, most of the cows are transported to the cities in the for whatsoever reason, wrong or right reasons. Actually, we know very well. But how to stop the cows at the farmer's place? If the farmers themselves become sustainable, we don't need to bring transport the cows from the rural area to the urban cities, because in Tamil also it is there. In all the languages it is also there that a cow need to walk. It is called Kal Nadai in Tamil. Kal Nadai means if it has to graze on its own, it has to come back to its place actually. Today the grazing lands are missing in the cities. Okay, rather rural area it is somehow still abundant, but cows are abandoned in rural areas. That is because the people are seeing that the climate change is getting affected, the kind of negative impact from the cities has come to the rural area. There used to be a saying, if a village dies, within 10 minutes to for 20 minutes, a city goes off actually. Because the entire supply of the materials, including food grains, vegetables, and all important accessories, including rivers, are from the villages. Whereas a city dies, there is no loss for anybody. So that's where Gopal's thought, we will work in the cities, but from the cities we will identify volunteers who have come from villages, and in their areas we will initiate this Go Chetana. Go Chetana is not something out of the blue. It is for our volunteers, by our volunteers, and to the society. So one of the volunteers, say for example in Gulbarga, there was a volunteer called Sadashiva. He took up the initiative to plant saplings in his place Sedam. And surrounding that area, we conducted so many events focusing on organic input centers and farming. We got someone called Malinath Hemadiji there. He went on to become our vice president of Gopals actually. Up till now, he has put more than 5 books on organic input centers and farming, and we have established 12 organic input centers in Karnataka alone as part of Go Chetana. These 12 organic input centers, even before the government of India announced organic input center, we have initiated this organic. It is nothing but a simple fertilizer shop based on natural materials available. There are more than 80 inputs available. We go to a farmer's place, we tell that infrastructure needs we will provide. Whatever the tubs, raw material, everything. And we will provide you training as well. You initiate that and give it freely to the all the nearby farmers. We have been so far fairly successful. Recently, we have done it in Hubli and Mysore as well. So, Organic Input Center is one flagship scheme of Go Chetana. The other one major important thing, schools and colleges in the rural area. We are going and teaching how to make Gomay Ganesha, how to make cow-based keychains, how to make manure out of cow dung, how to make vubudi out of cow dung. Recent Shivaratri, 40 places we have done vubudi. Today the vubudi is not clean. As you know, it is a chemical vubudi that we use, whatever we consume. We are fairly successful with Go Chetana approach in creating awareness among the rural folks about importance of cow back to its primary goal. We are expanding and we need support on this as well.
And
That's
to add to
wonderful.
what Ramji said, Shivaliji, it's also to provide this economic stability, the financial security for this cow herd or beet farmer or the women folk who support this, because we want to stop this myth looking at the cow as utility of milk. Okay, there can be so many products, so many ideas that can be made out of gomaya and gomutra, right? So this kind of awareness and workshops is also part of this Go Chetana, so that after the stage where your cow stops yielding milk, or for that matter our nandis, which are like at in pretty dangerous situation,
So, for that
Agreed.
matter, in Ramakrishna's home itself, uh,
so just rediscovering and reviving these practices for the sustainable future, sustainable village. So if villages are sustainable, community becomes sustainable, community becomes sustainable, country becomes sustainable. So that's where we are trying to um, trying really hard to head. Yeah.
No, Gochetna really is a wonderful, wonderful initiative. Now, many farmers lack awareness when it comes to government schemes and grants, particularly organic farming related. So, are you also spreading awareness on that front in the rural communities?
so we have recently launched in our website an initiative called Know Your Sarkar Scheme. So more than 50 schemes of the central government, including the state government, Karnataka, it is under expansion. That's where we need volunteers as well. So we have been able to find out using several websites of Government of India and how simply we can apply to these schemes actually. So in our website, if you go Know Your Sarkar scheme, directly if you go search for what type of farmer he is, and you will be able to list down all these things. But it is in initial stage only. As I said, it is in English. We need volunteers to convert or translate that into Kannada, Tamil, Telugu, Hindi. So these are all the small small. Even know your course is in English only, for that matter. Actually, all these things we require a lot of passionate volunteers. But what is the benefit of it? Today, if you say I own a Jersey cow, there are so much of government schemes where they will give a jersey or HF or something. But for a native cow, what are the schemes available? Farmers are not available for, aware of it. The local people are not aware of it. So the organic mission of the government of India need to be taken forward to every streets and villages. So in that aspect, GoPals has initiated Know Your Sarkar scheme, whichever Sarkar it is, we don't worry. But the Sarkar schemes are very much important for transformation of the ordinary man into an extraordinary individual. That's where this whole initiative has started.
Great. When it comes to cows, usually people ask for scientific validation. How are you merging science and sustainability?
Rajesh, you can take this question.
Yeah, see, normally we all know spiritually cow is holy and everybody believes. But as long as in our Ayurveda and in our ancestors' way of living, they are pretty much sure that there's a lot of benefits through cow, being it Panchagavya or by using it for pasting in front of the walls as a antibiotic, and also inputs used in our farming, so which nourishes the soil, as well as so through milk, ghee, buttermilk, which nourishes the human. So there's a lot of reverence between cow and science. We cannot separate both, and through cow we can lead sustainable lifestyle. So we, as part of this initiative science and sustainability, we are merging the tradition with our research whatever happening. So we know a lot of research happened in the recent times, and there are patents in US on cow urine, how it is beneficial for treatment of various ailments like cancer and many other things. But so we wanted to integrate that and create awareness on that knowledge, and also encourage people to do more research with respect to scientific benefits. And through our events we are creating a awareness. So like if you take it organic input centers, so how we can create or prepare the cow based fertilizers, and how we can prepare the bioproducts, and we can develop a scalable and regenerative agriculture models. So where a farmer can prepare their own inputs, and through that they will produce the healthy and chemical free output. And we are very happy to integrate with a lot of academic institutions and also sustainability experts to create awareness on low carbon farming solutions. So this ensures that we provide the statistical data showing that yes, cow is beneficial and it has a lot of benefits. So it is also shown in our website, and we are happy to collaborate with a lot of academicians and scientists across. So any passionate individuals are welcome to join.
Thank you. RK sir briefly spoke about the large scale events that you have been doing, which have been the talk of the town. Could you expand a little more about what HEAL stands for and how did it start? Heal to trek, trek to heal, walk to heal, music to heal. These are very, very interesting concepts. How did it come about?
Hello.
Ramji?
Yeah, so I think there is a disconnection. You wanted me to take that question, Shivalaji?
You can take it about the large scale events that you have been doing. Yes.
Yeah. So RK, you are back.
Yeah, G, I'm back. There was a glitch. I got dropped off.
Yeah, about heal initiatives, all the heal initiatives we wanted to talk actually. I believe
Okay,
Shivalaji
okay,
has.
sure,
Yeah.
sure. Um, so basically, 3 years ago is when we kind of came up with this initiative called HEAL, which where H is for health, E is for environment, A is for agriculture, and L is for lifestyle. And how all these four aspects and four wings are centered around the cow. And this is how our Bharata Desam was at one point during its glory days, where none of these could not be imagined without cow, right? I mean, be it any festival, right? Be it any agricultural practices, medicine, lifestyle, everything was centered around cow because back then we knew its importance, we understood the science behind it, and the awareness that our communities and country had back then. So, in an effort to bring that effort, the awareness in the scale, so we came up with this idea of conducting
I think RK, you are breaking. RK. Okay. So,
walkathons, trekathon,
uh,
date and the day that we
RK,
chose.
RK, RK,
Ah,
you are breaking, completely breaking in between. I think you check your net connection.
okay, am I okay now?
Uh, Now, okay, I think again you have to speak, right, Shivalaji, from the first.
Yes, it's better if you can start again.
You were breaking a lot of times in between, RK.
Okay.
I
Ramji, can
think,
you take this up? Meanwhile, I'll figure out what's with the network.
yeah, sure, no problem. உள்ள போங்க, கதவு சாத்துங்க. 1 minute. Yeah. So let me take this question. Meantime, he figure out. So heal. I think we owe it to you, Shivalaji, because heal is something that is not real, because it came from uh, Cowism. That is Shivalaji's one of the videos. She spoke about heal. What is the importance of heal? Gopals took it out, and we re reiterated across all the places what is heal all about actually. Three segments we have catered to. H stands for health, E stands for environment, A stands for agriculture, and L stands for lifestyle. So what we thought was, post COVID, people were not coming to the Goshalas. If people don't come to the Goshalas, we will go to the places where people are there. After COVID, people are very much frightened to come out of their homes. But they were coming to the parks, they were coming to the temples, and they were coming to the hill stations because they are very scared of their health, because they need to survive. It's survival of the fittest. That's a thing that West has taught us, right? The survival of the truthest is what East has taught. But we are moving far away from the truth, right? So we thought that if people don't come to Goshalas, we will go to the place where people go. So again, I'm reiterating. So first walkathon we started in Kabban Park on January 1st. We started this. Many people told that nobody will come. On January 1st morning, the Kabban Park will be empty in Bangalore. We did door to door. We did park to park campaign. 600 people came on that day, as RK reiterated. Then again, next year 1,200, next year 2,500. That is this year. But we didn't stop that walk to heal alone. Trek to heal we did, engaging college students, corporates actually. We took them to a place like Shivagange. We took them to place like different Nandi hills actually, and told that this Nandi is the one which used to walk up till the top. Today, the Nandi is curtailed in the down. We were able to successfully provide information about what is actually Nandi all about. Nandi is actually your bull. So this is the kind of awareness we were able to. Hundreds and thousands of people participated in Trek to Heal, but we didn't stop at there. We conducted something called as Music to Heal. When we say music, how music has the power to transform communities with respect to cow. Even cows has the power to grasp the music that we have. But the music to hear is what actually will be a sustainability of the coast, which will result in sustainability of the nation. In between the songs, we used to teach what is hump, what is tail, what is udder, what is the dewlap skin. All this information we used to provide as tidbits to the people. So the religious people clearly know cow is your mother and bull is your father. This kind of understanding, because they used to, nowadays they are celebrating Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Mother's Day, Father's Day, all those days. But real Mother's Day is actually when we start serving the mother. This kind of transformation we were able to instill in the minds of the youngsters as well as elders as well as students through this initiative called Heal. And again, I attribute and a big thank you and namaste to Shivalaji for providing us this particular opportunity to uh, create massive awareness among the public.
No, it's all your well doings.
Yeah, that is
Let
true, Shivali. Another piece of information that I want to add. So when we came outdoors, we also started doing temple workshops. This is another place where particularly during the Ganapati festival and Shivaratri and the other major festivals, where we get a lot of crowd, at the temples. So we started conducting workshops. For example, during the Ganapati festival, we displayed different sizes of Ganapatis made out of Gomaya, Gomaya Deepam, and things like that. This is another avenue that we found to reach larger masses. Apart from walk to heal, trek to heal, and music to heal, and gram dance. Yeah.
Ji, ji. So, 10 years has been a long but really incredible journey. Congratulations on completing 10 years. What are your plans for the next 10 years? Anybody would like to speak
I
about the
would want
vision?
Ramji to take it because the man who started it is the man with the larger vision. So, and it is nicer when he speaks this.
You're on mute, Ramji.
In the next 10 years, we have a vision 2025 to 2035. We wanted to focus on regenerative farming, low carbon footprint workshops for the corporates and the general public, create an urban knowledge centers where people come and learn about sustainability with respect to reduce, recycle, and reuse. Plant as much as saplings in the goshalas and farmers' place, creating agroforest base everywhere in farmers' place so that their income doubles. This is what the government of India talks about, doubling farmers' income. Then rural livelihood is very much important. So creating sustainable rural livelihood, that's where this Go Chetana plays a pivotal role in this. Actually, support a cowherd is one of the schemes which we promote as part of it. And last one is very simple: waste reduction using probiotics. How to convert ourselves into a cyclic economy. Today, we talk about lower carbon entropy, and how, because when you burn the fossil fuels, the resulting action is not converting into an energy or recyclable one. Rather, if we go in for the lower carbon entropy, which is cow dung, cow urine based, then the world will be preserved, because climate change cannot be talked by sitting in AC rooms. Climate change can be put into action when the cows really graze in the forest, when the cows really graze in farmlands, and the cows really graze across the nation. We wanted to create awareness about Forest Right Act among the rural citizens. Through this, we have been able to successfully create totally 7 places in and around Tamil Nadu. We have been able to open forest because our rights were denied. There is a way in which Forest Rights Act can be implemented through forming of Grama Sabhas. Every village we wanted to form Grama Sabhas with people. Grama Sabha is not the Grama Sabha which the government is talking about. The Grama Sabha is a Grama Sabha of cowherd community which we are forming. These are all our next 10-year goals through in association with general public, well-wishers like you, and through Coach Ekana, we wanted to implement this.
Really wonderful. Hats off for the vision. Now, someone watching this and they want to join GoPals, what is the way? Of course, your website is very comprehensive, but how does somebody reach out to, say, one of you, or take part locally, open a local chapter? How does one go about that?
Let me take this, Shivalaji. So, any passionate individual or who want to serve the cow and want to be part of GoPals, they can either get involved in our website. There is an option called Get Involved. They can enter the details and interested areas for volunteering. Like we have events virtually as well as physically, and need lot of people being a students, youngsters and techies and farmers, academicians. So we need each one has different role in creating awareness. So and for conducting an event or for doing a session or creating a knowledge base and updating our articles, all those things, we need a lot of volunteers and what's happening across. So they can join through Get Involved in our website, and also they can also follow our social media channels, we GoPals, being it Facebook, Insta, LinkedIn or YouTube. Everywhere it is showing WEGOPALS, we GoPals. And they can also reach out to any of our volunteers, and we do conduct regular monthly volunteer orientation sessions where we create awareness on what is the purpose, why Gopals formed, and what are the volunteering opportunities available, and how one can contribute for creating awareness. And it can be in cities or it can be in villages, or it can be anybody who is working or professional, IT professional, or any retired person or homemaker. We have a place for everybody to be part of Gopals. So, yeah.
Thank you so much.
If somebody doesn't want to log into website and all those things, very simple. Call 8148694359. That's our official WhatsApp number. You can call or WhatsApp to this number morning 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. We have our Mataji Bhagavati ji who has volunteered to take up this, and she will note down all the names of the people who are willing to volunteer, and she will give us that information. All they need to do is they need to join our events.
Yeah. Could you share the number again? 8141
81486 94359.
94359.
Five. It is there in our website as well, www.vgopals.com. It's there in the bottom of our website. Call or WhatsApp morning 10 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Right, right. It's been a very interactive and very, very enlightening session with all three of you. Any closing message before we say our thanks?
Yeah. So we owe everything to our mother right from the birth, right, Shivalaji? Correct.
Yes,
So in our homes actually we have a pinch of feeling that my mother, my father, my brother, my sister. So in fact, the relation as per the Smritis and Puranas actually, when a mother give birth to a child, if you see, except human beings, all others are not living with their parents actually. They fly out from the homes actually. A bird, any animal, they move away from the parents actually. So we are the only one who always associate ourselves with our parents, correct? See,
yes,
forget about old age homes and all those things. This old age home is related to Vridaksha Dharma for cows as well. But I'm talking about typical undivided Hindu family, HUF, Hindu undivided family, which is actually a family tree. If you have father, mother, brother, sister, party, that is grandmother, grandfather, great grandfather, and cow also will be there. Bull also will be there in that particular family. But since we disassociated us from the cows, now the families are breaking down. Why all the cases of separations are happening? I'm talking about division within a family is happening because when you ignore your own mother, the society will become disintegrated. So bring back the mother to your life, bring back to the father to your lives. Automatically, the society will become Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam. With this message, we wanted to send a closing note that unless we take care of our parents, our parents' parents, that is Bharata Mata, Gomata, Bhumata, Janamata, Jaganmata. All of them we should worship, we should serve, not spiritually alone, but through our Tan, Man, Dhan. All the three aspects, if we serve them, automatically our life will be sustainable, our future also will be sustainable. With this message and closing note, I would request all of them to come back to the ancient system, that is Vasudhaiva Kudambakam. Namaste. Dhanyavad.
Thank you so much, Ramasubramanian ji, RK ji, and Rajesh Puri ji, for your wonderful insights today. Not only on Team Gopals, but you have given a direction to the whole country as to how we have to proceed, how we have to take care of our Gomata for our own well being, for the well being of the whole country. Thank you so much, and look forward to more and more people joining Gopals, more and more people serving the Gomata. Thank you so much once again.
Thanks for the opportunity. Namaste.
Thank you. Namaste.